Hello everyone, I am Jason. I'm Jay from J Tarot, and today we have a pick a card reading. We have six piles today. It's my first time doing six piles, but today's reading, the topic of today's reading is why do you wake up in the morning? We have six piles for you. I'm using the Disney Villains deck, so that's gonna be the theme for today. This reading is mostly gonna be about if you're feeling down and out, if you really just losing a little bit of hope or like a little bit confusing your reason to keep going, keep experiencing life, keep you know almost growing, because sometimes it could be hard to be alive, and especially in these times, for multiple reasons, for the presidents we have now, the way the world is at the moment with all the wars and just overall chaos. And it's you could think of it chaos as a good or bad way, but right now it's pretty scary in that moment. But today's reading is gonna give you a little bit of that hope again, a little bit that just reminder to keep going and your reason to keep on going. So we're gonna have six piles for you today. The first pile is the Queen of Cups, depicted by Ursula herself. We have pile 2 with the High Priestess, Maleficent, and I cannot remember for like for me the crow's name, but the crow's name and the High Priestess, Maleficent. We have pile 3 with the Fool card and Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, if I'm not mistaken. Group 4, we have Tamatoa for the Sun card in group 4. Now this one I don't remember. I think it's like like Goob was the name Goob. I don't remember the villain's name. This is the Hermit card. It's like adult Goob. I know Goob because of that part, and the little head here for the Hermit card for pile 5, and for pile 6 we have the Star card. The Star card was reversed, so but this is the Star card with the mirror from Snow White and the Evil Queen. Magic mirror. So, pick your pile, take your time. I'm going to have a little image so you can take more time to see the cards and really meditate, do whatever you have to do. Pick a random number generator. If it's by the cars, how they look, the colors being really relevant, the animals, because here are like the crows and Ursula's half octopus and Tamatoa. But whatever, take your time. The one that resonates for you is for you, like the energy, like how you feel, like you feel right now as that persona, whatever you need to choose your piles. But here are the photos. So pile 1, we have for you the Queen of Cups. So your reason to keep on going, your little reminder that your spirit guides and universe has for you, it's like your motivation to keep improving, to keep going for the things you want, like the things to almost like be a star, be known. You want to be known for your abilities. You want to be known for how you create these. You could be in the medical field or in the scientific field, or that's something that you want to do, or you're like the sea, and also something with the sea. It could be a marine biologist. You could be something to do with the sea and or emotions, because the Queen of Cups is emotions, like being psychiatric, being a therapist, a psychologist, being a medical health professional. That is almost like you have a lot of things that people need. Your reminder to keep going is that you don't only live this life for yourself, but you also live that life to help other people, because almost like people come crawling towards you, and not crawling, but like seeking your help, seeking your assistance, seeking your if you have a job that's like a personal trainer, like give your services to. If you're like a dietitian, you help people with their diet and get their life back on track. If you are like a nurse or doctor, you help people get better. That is one of your big purposes. You heal people. You give people space. You give people that sense of almost healing. But you feel like you have I feel like right now it's almost like you're seen as a villain, or you can't really express yourself, or people don't understand you why you do certain things. It's like you are necessary. You are necessary for this life to people's lives to keep going. But you might do witchcraft, or you're just a very, if you do something in the witchcraft or spiritual community, it's almost like your gift is seen as something taboo, or not seen the brightest light by a lot of people. But if you do tarot, if you do um, any sort of magical practice, spells or something, people seek out your thing because they want to improve their situation, they want to improve their life. I want to get more cards. I'm gonna put this in my necklaces so you can hear me. I got the hiccups. I see anything else for power one spirit. Anything else for power one spirit? Why is the reason to keep going in the morning or any time? Like what message you have for power one? We have the 301. Something is coming on the horizon for you. Something you've been expecting. It could be a package, it could be a gift, it could be an opportunity to go somewhere and really show how good you are and how talented you are. It's almost like you've been waiting for this moment to really be seen, and it's been taking a long time, because real ones is a person who's waiting for ships here. So it's almost like I'm waiting for something or somebody to come back. Yes, if you are missing somebody, it's almost like you're waiting for this person to come back, because it could be depressing to just be alone, always by yourself, or not being the, even if you're not alone, but you're not around the best people. It's almost like you've been waiting for this moment till it to come back. You're waiting almost in the bushes. Tigers could be significant, and like just floral, like floral tattoos. But you're almost like waiting for something, but something is coming. Something is coming for you in the horizon. It could be a person. We have the King of Cups here. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer person that you know in your life that you're waiting to come back. You're waiting for them to return to you. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, it could be a business person. But this person is very, you see this person as very emotionally mature and stable in their emotions. It's almost like this person, if we have a discussion or we have arguments, they are calm and they don't scream at me. They don't accuse me. They don't do certain things to you that other people would. So if you're waiting for this person, it's like they are coming back. You just gotta give them time. It's almost like the ship here. I feel like this person's very. Is they're getting their way back because we have a boat here and the boat's in the other one. It's almost like this person's waiting for them to pick them up. This person could be coming in relatively, very soon, because the world is culmination and just overall completion. So you're gonna have somebody coming back that's very emotionally mature, that wants to give you this sense of cup and show you his gifts or her gifts with their gifts. Just overall giving you something. This person could be dark haired, they might have like a beard ish, or they're growing a beard, very hairy all over place. If it's a male person, representing person. If it's I feel like this is a person, because we're getting, if they're not this could be like a male figure in light, you're coming back. The color blue and teal could be something like they might wear a lot of teal. There might be a Pisces, like a water sign, or Scorpio. Heavy Pisces and Scorpio signs here. The Queen of Cups. But if this is a person that you're waiting for, because we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. So here it's like you are both waiting for each other, and you're both counterparts. You're waiting for that person to really come back and understand who you are at your core, because that's like almost like the only person you have trust in revealing all yourselves. 555 on the time clock. You almost, this person is like the only person that really understands you and accepts you, and takes time to get to know your struggles, or you're waiting for that kind of person. But this person's out there, they are coming. So power one, that is your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. So two, we have the High Priestess card for your reason to get up in the morning. Here with the High Priestess, I feel like you have some sort of calling that calls out to you. Like you know you're meant for something. You almost try to like not ignore it, but it's almost like there is so much power around you. The color green could be significant, your heart chakra. But I feel like your power is not only felt and seen by people, but it's needed in this life. It's almost like you were called and like promoted, or like giving the almost like the job, like the ownership of having this mystical magical power, this knowing. If this is not a spiritual work or a religious work, this could be just you knowing a lot of information in general. You know a lot of things, that are valuable to people. Your pets, you might have a special pet that's also like part of your, like you need to have your pet, because if you didn't have them, they would have been tortured, casted out, almost beaten, or shunned like in the street. So like I feel like you and your pet, if you have a pet, or your next pet, it's very important for your life and for the life around you. It's almost like you give this animal, your animals are very important and they are needed, but you have a special magical power that it's almost like this. The universe gave you that almost blessing, and like it's also a blessing and a curse, but it's almost like that role to be the spiritual person in your family, in your friend groups, in society, because you need to be there to show that not all bad, or not everything that's dark and heavy and torturous and taboo is bad. Not everything. You show people a different side to what the definition of spirituality is. It's almost like you shock people. You're almost like shocked by people. Get shocked by you because they didn't think you were that human. People almost see you as you might wear a lot of black, and like dark purples, like lavender-ish. Like it's almost like a plum color. Maybe goth, very goth. Or you maybe feel tired spiritually right now, but it's mostly like, but you also feel like, I want to get your cards for you. It's pile two. It's pile two anytime. Yeah, you're almost like your reason to get up in the morning. It's almost like you have this role. You have the Emperor and the Nine of Wands to really conquer a lot of different things, and you're here to also bring down barriers for people. But you're so heavily guarded that you almost know that you have to be this cold, distant person at times, because you personally can't handle too many energies or be distracted by your purpose. You really are dedicated to whatever you do, and that is seen, that is shown, that is almost viewed when the people look at you like this person is powerful, this person is a person like not to be messed with, because I feel like you have this protection around you, but also like it's a protection that is almost closes you off from a lot of people, and you know it's necessary, because if you let everybody in, everybody that's broken, everybody that is not fully healed, to a point that it becomes almost physical or just emotionally draining. You know, you cannot be, even if you may want somebody so deeply and so badly, but like you got to a spiritual level that your guides and almost your own energy blocks people off, because those people are not good for you, and it leaves you lonely at times, because when you want to call somebody a friend, a partner, you almost want to be in this energy of I am deserving of love and acceptance. I cannot just be with someone because I'm lonely. You're realizing that sometimes being in the spiritual path, it is a lonely, and it's almost like if partner wise, people will not understand you, will almost judge you. So you put in time in your work. Right now you need to put not time, but look at the details in your work, because you already put enough time, and really see how you could just improve. I know you're hurt, you've been hurt. You might have like an arm injury or like a left leg injury, but really this is about your reason to get up in the morning is because you are valuable, you are worthy, you are necessary. You show people what it is to love again, and to even celebrate when you're down, even celebrate when you're in a bad headspace. Even when right now things might seem hard, you still find ways to celebrate and keep your heart open. So, pile 2, that is your reading. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Pile 3, for you, we have the Fool card for your reason to get up in the morning. For you, I feel like you are guided to just go on something new. Something new is in your vicinity, a new journey, a new adventure, a new job, an opportunity. You really see where something gets you. I feel like your reason to get up in the morning is that you always want to experience new things, and you're really guided sometimes by your head and your heart, and that's difficult. But here, while you wake up in the morning, it's almost like you are almost driven to adventure. You want to live your life, you want to explore, you want to enjoy this life and world for what it is, the beauty. You're almost driven by your curiosity. Your reason to get up in the morning is because every day could bring something new. Every day could bring a new person. Every day could bring the person you've been looking for your life. The next day could bring a surprise that you got your dream job, that you that your crush talks to you, that you get something you've been waiting for. Every day brings a new chance for you to change, a new chance for you to go out and change the way you are living. It's almost like every day is a chance to heal and move forward. Like sometimes when we talk about healing, it's almost, yes, healing, but sometimes it's hard to just keep going on every day because you get it. Sometimes it gets to a point that it becomes heavy, the feelings, and sometimes you just want to lay in bed and rest. And sometimes when things are not financially good, you're almost like, why do I keep on going if I work from my paycheck to paycheck? It's because one day, very soon or very quickly, this could be confirmation for you. Every day is a chance to try again, to heal again, to keep moving forward, striving for your dreams. Keep finding out things that you like, new things, and finding clarity in who you are, why you are. Understanding, you keep want to understand things, you keep want to learn things, and that is your almost gasoline in a way. Here on Musician Spirit is that yes, heartbreak is hard, but you cannot keep looking at it that much. You don't always get 100% healed, in the sense things will still bother you from the past. Things will still cause memories, give you like flashbacks. It's almost, think of it as a breakup or losing a loved one or losing a pet. Think of it as almost being like in a car crash. Sometimes you get scared again of driving. It may take years, it may take months. You go to therapy. You will go, if you're in a car crash and you got hurt, you will go to therapy to rehabilitate you. But when we go through like a breakup or a death in the family, yes, people are there for us sometimes, or we choose to be alone in the healing process. It's almost like you're the patient and the doctor at times if you don't go to therapy, which I suggest you go to therapy. I haven't been there in a couple months, and I really should go. But it's almost like you keep looking back at your pain willingly, like not like spontaneously that something happened that brings you memories, but like willingly a thought comes in your mind about a past person. Like acknowledge it, yes, like, oh my god, I thought of this person, why did I think of this person? But don't give it more than a minute of your day. Especially if this had been a long breakup, because I feel like you already healed. It's almost like you're beating yourself up for like healing. Just look at the past with clarity. Look at the past with clarity and truth. Be curious about it, but know that you're also experiencing this for the first time in your life. And you don't neglect your work. Don't neglect what you built just because you're sad. I know it's hard, especially when you want to know the truth about something, but remember, you cannot stop everything. Dionysus might be significant. The Greek god, I think it's Greek. I think it's Greek. Dionysus. You might want to look up his story or background. You might have like addictions or things that just, try to help you coping. But yes, it's almost like take your time to heal, but don't stop moving forward. Don't stop moving. Yes, stop moving, but don't hold yourself back. Don't let your sadness overcome you. Because I feel like you already passed through the hard stuff already. It's just you using your mental strength to move forward to the last step. So, pile 3. That was your reading. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Pile 4. We have here Tamatoa with the sun. So your reason to get moving. I feel it's like you already have something in your life that brings you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. It could be a person. It could be a place that you work out. You probably work out somewhere. Specific that brings you a lot of joy. A certain place brings you a lot of joy. Something with a lot of sun or a lot of light. You might want to look up places with a lot of sunlight. You might want to get more sun. If you're moving or like planning on vacation, take a vacation to somewhere that's very sunny at this time of year. I know it's hard because the time I'm recording this is timeless, but your next vacation, make sure you go somewhere with a lot of sun and a lot of sea life. Make time for the beach. Make time for you going outside and really soaking up the sun. Use protection like sunblock. I feel like your next reason to get up going, it could be you're being protected right now because I feel like something is coming. You might have a very specific guide. Apollo could be significant. Lucifer. Any like sun-related flowers or gods. Because I feel like, or something that brings you a lot of happiness. Your guides bring you a lot of happiness if you let them. Right now, what brings you a lot of happiness is this is almost confusing me a little bit. I did change decks, but it's almost like your reason to get going because you protect people. If you have a sibling or a friend, you protect them from a lot of things. You bring joy and almost this barrier from the outside world that you and your guide it's in sync. Snakes could be significant. Swords and the color gold. Like I'm getting, if you could wear any gold jewelry at this time, that would be really helpful. But your reason to keep going and keep on going in the morning is because you are protected. Whatever you have, your dreams, you have something that is coming to bring you a lot of joy. Your guides might be not warning you, but like reminding you about this, like something is coming. It could be a partner, it could be somebody else, because there's in all these cards, there's more than one. There's always a person asking for another person. It's almost like your next relationship could be romantic, it could be platonic. If you're already in a relationship, platonic. But like you have this protection with other people, your guides. You are needed because your next person is gonna be very influential in you and gonna guide you, and your guides are gonna guide you. I don't know if I'm making sense in this reading because I feel like this is a very weird reading. I thought it would be easier because the sun is happiness. But your reason to keep on going in the morning is whatever you want to do, you are being protected. Your guides are with you, they influence you, they're teaching you, they're showing you where to go. You just need to listen. just need to look. You need to acknowledge whatever it is that you have in your mind to do now. Your guides have your back. They have your best outcome in mind. They want you to be protected and guide you, and for your happiness. They want to make you happy. They want to see you happy. And they want to guide you towards what will bring you more happiness. I want to see one more card to end off this reading. What does your guides want to tell Pile 4? What do you need to tell Pile 4, Spirit? We have right now you might not see yourself in the best light. You might not see yourself as mostly attractive, or that you are seen as somebody that could be loved, because I feel like right now your guys are guiding you to, it could be a King of Wands, of a fire sign, but you're almost like in this energy of you need to just learn how to accept love, how to accept help, to focus on yourself. We want you to see you how we see you. I want to give you, but you don't accept the help. Or you're doubting our help, our gifts. It's someone like the Spirit wants to give you so many things, but you don't let them give you because you feel ashamed or like not necessary. Spirit is really asking you to re-choose yourself. Learn to pick what you want to do instead of thinking what everybody else wants to do. Choose yourself this time. Choose what you want to do this time. Give yourself enough chances. Give yourself enough good energy to keep moving forward. So, Pile 4, that's your reading. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Pile 5. We have the Hermit card with, I don't remember the name of the villain, I still remember it, but it's like older Goob as the Hermit card. So Virgo energy, you might be a bit of a loner. You might at times really like your alone time and your space to yourself. You're almost like, my cave is my home, my solitude is what I value. Me being able to be with myself in a period that I almost take time to remember who I am, that is valuable to you. You're reminding yourself that your alone time is very valuable to yourself. It's almost like that the only time you have to really create and plan your day. It's like when you don't have too much noise, too much other people's energies. That's where you might, you might close doors. It could be relevant. You like closing doors. You like leaving things quiet. You want peace. You might wear a lot of baseball caps or like a lot of hats. But it's almost like you value your time alone to really take time for yourself. It's raining right now. So that could be relevant. Rain. There was a storm supposed to come a couple of days ago and really hit I live in Puerto Rico. But a storm could be significant. A storm may have just passed or may be coming toward your area. But here with the Hermit card, your reason to get up in the morning is that you have so much to create, so much to manifest, so much to learn. It's almost like the High Priestess energy, Pile 2, if you want to read that reading. But I feel like here, your reason to wake up in the morning is to create, to manifest, to invent, to think outside the box. Prove things wrong, prove that you are capable to yourself. Remind yourself that you're worthy of creating. Excuse me, I burped. You have a certain way of doing things that nobody else does. And you need this time by yourself to really just create and create and create. Right now you may want to be alone. Like the next couple of days you might want to be just by yourself in your room. You might have like the weekend off, or if you work like a normal 9-to-5 job. But here it's almost like you remind yourself that you will value your alone time more. I'm gonna get cards now to see what Spirit has to say to you. What does Spirit have to say to Power? 5. What does Spirit have to say to Power? You have something that you need to choose. You need to choose what is good for you. You know what is good for you. You have the Queen of Cups with 2 wands here. You need to overcome these challenges because they are just people throwing daggers at you, or small obstacles at you. Here we have the 2 of wands and the 7 of wands here. And the 7 of wands is usually overcoming obstacles and like people, throwing opinions or challenges your way. But you're here depicted by the snake that you could easily move around all these obstacles. You're very flexible. You know how to move. So even if you were almost like attacked by all these people, you have a way of moving around in your life to really just see the good things no matter what comes your way. Because all these things are like challenges, obstacles, the wands, but you're the snake. Here you know how to move around. You know how to get out of situations that don't serve you. You are capable of doing a lot of things, overcoming a lot of challenges. Remind yourself that you're capable. You are strong enough. You are capable enough. Just because you're quiet doesn't mean that you're not capable. Just because people see you as weak doesn't mean you are weak. Just because people see you as... It could be that you're very skinny. I feel like you're very skinny, or you don't look... If you are very skinny but you are very strong, it's like if you especially you go to a gym, you might not have the biggest muscle, but you can lift a lot of weight. You might be very surprised in people how far you have come, and you know how to choose yourself, because right now your decision is because you're choosing 2 things, and these 2 things I feel like you need them. Don't focus on too many right now. Focus on 2 things to overcome right now, and then go for the 6 wands. Take your time to choose what way is best, and then move, because it's almost like you're choosing which one is the best for me, which one is going to get me out of this. I feel like this one is coming in to like help this could be like Spirit. This could be the wand of Spirit, like guiding you. Keep moving forward, keep looking up, don't distract yourself with all these people, all these opinions from other people. Take my hand, take my guidance, so you could go for whatever you want. Your Spirit might be like helping you right now specifically on what to do. It's almost like do I choose my old life or my new life? And you'll know what to do because you're very highly intuitive. You're the Queen of Cups. Because you know what's in your heart, what's your desires in life. You're very intuitive. You have very great intuition. So pile 5, that is reading. I hope you like it. 626 on the timer, so that could be relevant. I'll see you in the next one. Pile 5, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Pile 6, you are the last group of this reading. Here we have the Star card with the magic mirror. So your reason to get up in the morning to really just keep going, and motivation is that you have big dreams, you have big aspirations. I apologize, I burped. You have this almost like star quality power, and you may not believe it because the star did come up reversed in the reading and everything came out, but it's almost like you don't see how far you're going to make it, how far you're going to really be seen in a public light. You could really just be a star because it's almost like you're going to be known for what you do, and your reason to get up every morning is because you might not see it right now, or things might not be the best right now, but in the future, because the magic mirror tells like almost any question. I don't remember if you could tell the future, um, or just what's happening in the moment, but it's almost like you are seen as a very confident, star quality power. You have probably been told in the past that you are almost like this Hollywood-esque type of person that if it's your fashion, it's the way you dress, it's the way you talk, it's the way you do certain things, that's how you create. Whatever it is, it's almost like you can only do this. It's not only you could do this, but you're the only one that could do it the way you do it. You're the only one that could talk the way you do. You have something to say or do that only you. It's almost like, like Mariah Carey. She's like specifically known for being Mariah Carey, hitting high notes, hitting, being like almost this. It's like almost seen in the world. It might not be like Hollywood celebrity level, but it could be. But it's almost like you're known very well in your community for something, for how far and how much you have been. It's almost like you are inspiration to people. You make people competitive in the good way. It's like I want to be as hard. I want to be as strong as that person. I want to be as if that person could do it, I could do it too. It's almost like you give this sense of hope, but you don't see yourself as giving that people hope or kindness or happiness. I feel like you don't see yourself how people see you. It's almost like you don't believe that you have worth or value, but you do. You just don't see how you interact with people and how that makes them feel. You don't know how that makes, because you're the one causing the almost emotion that happen in the moment and then in the future, because it's almost like when you make memories or you talk to somebody, that stays in their brain, that stays in their subconscious and conscious. If it's something that you told them that made their day, if it's something that you did to help them, they will remember that. They'll remember your face, they'll remember your words, they'll remember what you did for them. It's almost like you don't see all the good that you do in people, but people do see your greatness and your goodness. That's what you bring to people's lives. And also you could be just a star, and like whatever your career or your dream job is, it's almost like that when you're in that career, if you're not already in it, it's almost like you're gonna be seen as a very high skilled person, a very qualified person, a very good person, and a good person that does the job very greatly and good, and almost like nobody else. You're seeing a very highlight, but you don't see yourself in that light. Pile 6, what does Spirit Guide have to say to Pile? Ace of Cups. So something could be coming in. It could be a cup of love, a cup of friendship, a cup of opportunity that really is going to almost test you if you are willing to put yourself out there. Your doubts could be your fear. What's holding you back right now? Because we have the Devil card with the Full Reverse card. Here with the Devil card, it's almost like your biggest thing you're combating right now is your self-doubt and your self-sabotage. Like it's almost like you don't take the opportunities that you should take because you're afraid that you're not enough or you're not capable enough, and you hold yourself back from moving on to the situation or this new opportunity. But what Spirit is asking you of right now is give yourself love and chance and hope to follow this new adventure, to follow this new path that you have for you, and not let your self-doubt and self-betrayal, because you don't believe that you're good enough or you don't believe that you're a good person, but in reality you are, holding you back from this new opportunity. It's almost like Spirit wants to tell you, don't keep torturing yourself. Don't keep choosing things and doing things that are not for you just because you feel you're not good enough to exist. Really take this. We're giving you this opportunity for you to just be happier and see how far your life could go. To really see how far, and we want to show you the new things are out there. You have not seen everything. You have not seen every person. You have not experienced everything. You cannot give up now because you haven't done everything you want. You haven't met the people that you want. You haven't seen the things that you have to see. You haven't been the person you have been. I think that's the word, right? You haven't been the person you're meant to be. That's what I meant to be. Say. But Pile 6, that is your reading. That's what I have for you. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys.